What up, y'all? I'm JT, Chef Tickles, the Alaskan Sniper. I'm here with your boy, Chris Easy, Deuces -1, and Chris Evans.
What up, what up?
We're joined here with our man, Big Daddy, the boy himself, Faraz Sani.
What it do, baby?
DB, the assassin, Sharp Knuckles. How's it going? And let's get into it. This is Hoop Session.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 31. We had Chris's video game addiction get us going a little bit early, but we're going to talk about some Steph Curry. Killing it right now, absolutely playing out of his mind. We're going to talk a little bit about the MVP race we got with the two centers, Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic, and of course our pick'em. But guys, I didn't give you any preparation for this question. I wanted just straight up reactions. I'm going to ask you a question right off the top, and I think it's super obvious what we will all pick, but I still want to get your guys' reaction. So, DB, if you want to go first, so if you have one attempt at a layup, if you make it, you get $1 million cash, or you take a 3-pointer for $100 million.
Oh,
what are you guys doing?
Yo, that's actually fucked, man. Okay, so how does this happen? No, how does this? Even left hand doesn't matter, man. Like, you better fucking hit a left hand layup. But okay, wait. That's actually harder than you think, man. Because $1 million just up front, like. Boom, like, bada bing, bada boom. You're so far ahead, man. Like, how are you going to save $1 million? It's like, it's pretty hard to do.
Exactly.
But $100 million.
But if you hit that $100,
yo, circle back to me for a second, man.
Okay.
Do I get shooting practice? Like, no way.
No.
Right now, like,
right away.
I just stand up and there's a rim right in front of me. I just gotta jack it up.
I'm like, let's all
shot around a little bit.
Yeah, let's all meet at TC in an hour. That's it. Let's meet at TC in an hour. So you got an hour.
Dude, I would book it there right now. I just start jacking threes, man. Jacking threes, man. I don't know if I think I would still. Sharon would hate me, but I think I'd try the 3, man.
Yeah,
I do the layup.
3, I think I would have to.
I'd 100% layup.
Really? I thought we would all say shot.
No, but honestly, a layup is the move, though. Like $1 million.
100%.
You're giving
let's
a mil.
Say this, JT.
Yeah.
Let's say this, JT. If you had $1 million as your net worth, right?
Yeah.
You put it down on a bet to hit a 3 and get $100 million.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't do it because that's real money at that point.
Of course
right?
not. No, of course not.
That's actually true. I'm taking a layup too. Fuck that.
Let's see this.
I'm taking a layup, man.
Layup is just like 100. Here's a mil. Like, it's like, dude, here's just I'll give you $1 million.
You
Like,
can't miss that. Dude, what if you fuck it up though?
Exactly. That's the worst case
Pressure
scenario.
gets to you, and for some reason it rolls around the rim.
Yeah, it's outdoors. A gust of wind comes.
Outdoors on those double rims, man, with the horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Pops out.
No.
Okay,
layup.
interesting. Yeah, I would definitely take a 3, man. Fucking
The
100.
only thing with the layup though is like you'd be like almost suicidal if you missed it. Like,
Exactly.
if you missed a 3-pointer, you won't feel as bad. Like, it's very embarrassing
100%.
a layup to hit to make $1 million and you miss it. That feels much worse than like risking it all for 100 mil. You know.
Yeah.
What about a free throw for 10 mil instead? Would you do that or a layup?
Free throw. I
Go
take
for 10?
free throw. Yeah.
I still shoot a 3. I want a yacht, man.
I was gonna say I'd go with the free throw too. I think I would try the free throw.
Yeah.
10 mil.
That's interesting. So I heard this question from somebody from someone else's podcast, but they did a billion for the 3. $1 million or $1 billion?
Billion.
Yeah, I just thought that was too easy.
Billion. That's not even a
I'm going for $1 billion.
Yeah, I just thought that was too easy, right?
You just have to do that one, man. Like, you just have to pull the trigger on it. Just believe in yourself. Yeah. I mean, believe in Tony Elbow. That Tony Elbow.
Yo, just think about it. You hit that 3-pointer, you and LeBron are like this.
Yeah.
In terms of net worth.
Yeah.
$1
billion
$1
for my tier until.
Jeez.
100%. Dude, $1 billion. We're all getting planes, man. Where everywhere we fly, everyone flies in their own plane. And you're alone in your plane.
That's so wasteful.
And just like that, Faraz Sani is bankrupt. $1 billion, man.
Yeah.
You're just handing out jets to people.
The boys, man. It's just the boys.
Just the boys.
Good shit.
So tax write-off, man. Tax write-off. That's what I heard. Tax
Oh
write-off.
yeah, because you had to Dinar Baroff as charity, man.
It would take 2,740 years to spend $1 billion if you spent $1,000 each day. That's fucked.
Yeah.
You spend more than 1,000 a day though.
Yeah,
pretty easily.
That's like living like a nice life. You're living a good life, right? Yeah. But what Faraz wants to do is give out jets. I don't think you understand what that means.
Dude, I'd be like a grand, then like 2.4 mil on like a one day, and then like $500 the next day.
If you spent $1,000 an hour, it would take you 114 years to spend all that.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Nothing, man.
Dude, $1,000 an hour.
Give me a bill. I'll spend $10,000 an hour.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah, for sure, man. What you don't understand is Faraz is giving out jets. Think about it. He just spent enough like 20 years right there. It's right up front. Just for us to be like, yeah, thanks, man.
Dude, if you had a bill, every one of the boys could get 10 mil. Easy. 50 mil.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
You could do whatever the fuck you want.
No.
That's crazy.
$1 billion.
You guys want to go through the pick-em? We had 2 games that we did because we knew we're only doing once a week now. So the first game we did was 2 Sundays ago. It was Nets at the Heat. Me and DB took the Nets, and Chris and Faraz took the Heat. And I cursed DB. Nets had a 2-point loss, 109-107 to the Heat. So Faraz stays up at the top at 9-5. DB goes to 500-7.
Went ahead of me.
2-0, baby. Let's go.
Chris is 7-7.
I went 0-2. Fuck you, man.
4-10. Jeez. And then the first to double digits in the loss column. And then the second game we did was Philly at the Bucks. Me and Chris got it right, taking the Bucks. DB and Faraz took Philly 124-117. So that puts me at 5-10. Yeah. Chris at 8-7. DB at 7-8, like you just said, and then Faraz is at 9-6.
I'm coming, Faraz. I'm coming.
No chance, buddy.
One game, we're tied.
Yo, what we're doing for the last week is we're doing a one-shot elimination playoff bracket. First and last, so it doesn't matter. Like our fantasy leagues, man. Fuck.
We should figure out, like, first of all, an end date, and then also, like, I think the person in last, aka myself, has to get you guys something.
And the person in first also has to get the other something.
I don't win anything.
You just start tanking.
No, the 2 in the middle. You got to be in the middle, man. You got to make sure you're in the middle.
So I got one game on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, the Mavs at the Heat. So, Chris, you want to give your pick first?
Mavs at the Heat, eh? Let's go Miami with that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, Miami ×2.
Miami. So I'm going to take Miami as well. DB, you going to take an opportunity to swerve?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Dallas for sure.
Yeah.
Also, like, this is the best way to stay in the middle. If I get it wrong, I'm sure I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm just looking through the... Yeah, I'm just looking through the schedule again if anything pops out for you guys. We've kind of done all the main teams so far, but those are obviously the best games.
Sundays, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and Portland, Boston.
Portland, Boston would be a good one. Which Sunday is that?
This Sunday coming up.
This Sunday coming up. What day is it today?
or Utah, Phoenix.
I like
Portland, Boston's nice.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Portland,
Sacramento,
Boston.
Lakers. You never know who'll win that game. Where'd DB go?
To Portland at Celtics.
Hold on, where'd DB go?
Fuck Boston. I think
DB went home, bro. Chris, who you got? Boston?
Boston or Portland?
Yeah.
Celtics.
Yeah.
Peyton Pritchard, MVP.
Yes, sir. That new Nike deal looking fresh.
Yo, Chris, do you know how much he's getting off that Nike deal?
No clue.
No way. Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it.
Who's getting what? Yo, I missed fucking 4 minutes of that shit, man. I was gone.
We're still on the pick on Portland at Boston.
Portland and Boston. I didn't get any of that.
Boston sucks, so I go Portland.
Nice.
At Portland? Is it at Portland?
At Boston.
At Boston.
Yeah.
Your Faraz, it doesn't say how much it's worth.
I'm gonna go with Portland as well.
All right. So DB and Faraz taking Portland. Me and Chris taking Boston. And then Tuesday is going to be Mavs at Heat. DB only person taking the Mavs. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have any faith in the Mavs nowadays, man. They've been like dropping like crazy. Porzingis is out again. I don't know what's going to happen with those guys if they're even going to get through Steph Curry in the play-in tournament. Who knows?
I mean, after that game the other day.
Yeah, good point.
If they can keep pulling all together, but obviously playoff and play-in tournaments different than
Dude, they held them to 0 points, man. They got the number. It's over. They held them to 0 points for 9.5 minutes.
Jesus
that is
the Warriors.
It doesn't make any sense. When I saw that stat, I was like, that's fake for sure. That's fake.
Yeah.
Was Steph on the floor?
Yeah, you have to assume.
I didn't watch the game. But.
Any point of the 9 minutes, you would think he would be in there.
Yeah, you have to bring him in at some point. Even if he has like 4 fouls, you're like, fuck it.
Yeah. That's
first
crazy.
Half, he has 4 fouls. Like, just come on in.
Not even just like one of the best scorers in the league right now in Curry, but like any NBA team. You just can't get a bucket. You can't get a foul. Come on.
Yeah.
Jesus
any
Christ.
college team, man, 9.5 minutes, even with like a zone and like you're kind of whack because you're a kid still, like you haven't like figured it out. You're not a they're gonna get a basket in 9.5 minutes, man. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yo, boys, while we're on the topic of Steph, question: do you guys consider him the greatest shooter ever?
Yes,
I do. Yeah.
I do.
So I was thinking about this because I remember before I was talking with like I think with you guys and some other people about whether he's top 10 or not, or even like top 20, like NBA players.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if someone is the greatest shooter of all time, shouldn't they automatically like be considered up there? Or what do you guys think about that? Like
isn't
I think he is up there though.
Do you think he's
like
top 10?
Barry,
No, not current. Like let's say top 20, like ever.
Oh, all time. You're saying all time.
All time, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck, man. He's got to be 20, man. No, I don't even know if he is. That's fucking up. You're right. That's such a weird thing. That the concept's so weird. He is the greatest shooter of all time.
You are the greatest shooter ever. Like, without a doubt, like people are saying that.
Multiple championships.
And throw the multiple championships in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
like, wasn't Steve Kerr and like Brent Barry or something, somebody considered one of the greatest shooters of all time at some point? And I don't think they're not cracking the top 20 at all.
Yeah, he's actually right in that. Like, yeah. But like, yeah,
but
right.
I feel guys
like up there. Like,
I feel like guys like Reggie Miller and like Ray Allen though were considered like greater shooters than those guys though.
In their time.
Yeah. But I feel like right now, if you ask like an average NBA analyst who's a greater shooter, Ray Allen or, for example, Steve Kerr, I think they would always pick Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Because he's proved it more, and I think just he's a better overall player as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he more shots. He got more shots up too, right? Like I don't like how many shots a game did Steve Kerr put up? How many threes?
Yeah.
Right. Like people just didn't shoot much threes back then, right? Like he was special, but it was like I don't know, like 3, 4. Right now, centers jack up like 7 threes a game. It's nothing. Like, he has like 8 a game with Detroit. Like easy.
Well, like in Larry Bird's like All-Star season 80, whatever that was, he won it with like these like phenomenal numbers, and he was making like 2.9 threes a game on like 38% from 3. It's like literally like fucking Dwight Howard shoots that. but I think for us, like, I don't think you have to, just because this guy's like the best shooter of all time, he has to be up there. I think Steph just happens to be like, a top 20 player or whatever we're going to say.
Do you think he's top 20 all time?
I would say he's in and around there. I would have to take a look and start actually like putting names down. I have no fucking clue, to be honest, but Yeah, I would say he's in and around that number for sure. But I heard a crazy stat because he's always going to be compared to Reggie Miller, Ray Allen in terms of, like you said, best shooter, right? So this just tells you about the volume that he's putting up, like exactly what DB you said, right? How many of these guys are getting that many shots up? If as of right now, Steph 3-point percentage is 43.4%. Ray Allen is 40% even, and Reggie Miller is 39.5. If Steph were to take 500 threes starting today and miss all of them, he would still have a higher 3-point percentage than both those guys for his career.
Yeah.
That's just absolutely fucked because he's just shooting so many of them.
Every year, I think, when he
was breaking his own record.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he
does his own records. And then like Clay kind of has when him and were both like actually firing, that's actually fucked up because I think out of all those guys, Clay's the second best shooter of all time.
Yeah.
I put them 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like maybe even like 1A and 1B. Like he's so good, man.
Yeah.
So good.
I was thinking I'd either have Clay second or third. Yeah.
And for me, like, it's tough because I didn't watch Reggie. Obviously, I saw a bit of the end of Ray Allen's career, and the numbers only tell you so much. Like, Steph Curry's running off all these screens. There's 4 guys chasing him. He still gets it. He does like 8 step backs and then hits a 3 over you still, right? It's not like, I don't know, but it's not like they just kick it to Reggie in the corner and he just shoots it, right?
Yeah.
Like, statistically, Steph is a better shooter than Steph, right? But that doesn't tell you the full story.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
No.
He has the best 3-point percentage in the league. Yeah.
That's totally different. You're right. But I mean, Reggie Miller was the type that would like even maybe bring the ball off with Mark Jackson, go off a couple picks coming down and try to come off for a 3. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. So you're right. Like he would create his own once in a while, and he was actually a really good offensive player, but fuck, nothing compared to Steph, man.
Yeah.
It's not. And even like Reggie Miller will say it himself. Like when he like announces those games, he's like, these guys are on a different level. It's like
100%. Yeah, they know. Yeah,
everyone knows, man.
They know. Yeah,
everyone knows. Fuck, 3-point shooting is just crazy now, though.
Yeah,
everyone's.
I heard a teaser for Shaq being on All the Smoke podcast, and that's what he said. He's like, Steph Curry broke basketball. It's like, I see all these AAU kids. You don't warm up with form shooting and then back out to start warming up threes. Their first shot of the day is a fucking 30-foot bomb.
Yeah.
Yo, remember when we had to do that that Jordan Mikan drill, whatever, like the little around the rim. You had to do like 5 on this side, 5 on this side, like from each side. Yeah, dude, we had to do that shit, and if we didn't, we get yelled at. Yeah, straight up. We get yelled at for like if we just jacked up threes. But you're right, like kids nowadays are probably jacking up everything, man. If we got Steph 100%. When we were like in grade 9.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It'd be bad, man.
That would have been all of our arguments to T. Scott and Lloyd. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But Curry's just been on a freaking tear. Like, just reading back some of these points, like I put up a little screenshot of his stats over the course of April. These are his points: 49 points, 47, 33, 42, 53, 38, 32, 41, 37. Then a 10-game stretch, his worst game was 37 or 32. Like, Jesus Christ. It's just been absolutely on fire. Just willing them.
To be honest, he gets to the rim pretty nice too. Like, it's more impressive than I not more impressive. I guess maybe I'm noticing it more. Maybe he's been doing it for a while, but like watching him, seeing him a little bit more without the other guys, like he's showcasing his abilities. Like he gets to the rim pretty efficiently. And like for being a scrawnier dude, like he still finishes. Yeah, which is
that's the thing.
His body pretty well. He protects the ball.
That's what's so scary about him. It's because like you can't like play up so tight on him because he'll just get to the rim. That's what makes him so dangerous. Because like you have to play tight on him to stop the 3, but then he's so good at getting to the rim. You're like, well, take a 2 or a 3, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who's tougher to guard one-on-one, like late game situation, him or Kyrie, you think?
I don't know, man. I think Kyrie maybe like depends on the situation. If he gets the ball in his hands, I think Kyrie's tougher to guard.
Yeah.
But I think if it's in someone else's hands, then it's like
ball in their hand.
Steph like coming off screens and shit. Like that's impossible. When Steph comes off you give him a little bit of room, like a tiny fucking bit. That's it. It's over.
No.
But Kyrie could create better, I think.
Yeah.
I think just go back to the 2016 finals, like when the Cavs came back and beat the Warriors, right? In game 7 there, Kyrie hit the shot to go up. Then Steph still had a shot. He got K-Love switched out onto him. And he did a little step back double clutch 3, missed it. Like, I just don't see Kyrie like settling for that in that situation where he has like a switch on him, a big on him. Like, he's getting a bucket. I feel more confident in Kyrie getting a bucket there.
Who would you guys rate your top 3 clutch guys in the NBA right now if you wanted someone to take a shot for you in the last like 8 seconds?
Dame.
Yeah, Dame's definitely on there.
I think we'll all have
KD.
KD for sure. I would put the ball in
Steph there?
Huh?
Steph there too?
Well, yeah, I don't know who's your 3. Like, I don't know. Like,
KD has to be. KD like for me is anytime. If you need a bucket, it doesn't matter how many seconds are left. I think KD is the guy. I would just give him the ball.
Ball in their hand.
Over Dame as well.
Yes, I think so too. I think for me, it's KD, Dame, and then Kyrie. I think 1, 2, 3.
It's hard this season to like, because everything this season, I think for KD, it's like, oh, what our memory was of him kind of thing. And yes, he balls out on the 1 game out of 5 he plays. But like, there's no consistency in, like, obviously, yes, KD is in my top 3 as well. But there's we don't see it. We don't see it every, like, we don't see it all the time. We don't see it like, he plays one every, 10 games. Like, I don't think he's in like the All-NBA type voting and MVP and all that stuff because he doesn't play. But like, that's when you think of like a clutch player, you're like, okay, who can I rely on, blah, 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 every single game at the end of the game to get me my shot. And for me, that's Dame or Steph. Because KD, I've seen KD play maybe 5 times this season, which is ridiculous for one of the best players in the league.
I think the consistency comes down to like when he's actually in that situation. Is he consistent? Right? Like, you can argue if he's injured or not, if he's resting, who cares? But like, if he's in that situation, like
when it comes down to it, you'd be like, dude, like you take a bucket.
Like, dude, you said he hasn't been playing a lot. He came back after like 10, 11 games stretch. He played like 22 minutes and he dropped 33 points. Like, easy.
Off the bench too. What a ball.
Off the bench, Like, easy 33. If he wanted to, he could have 50.
You know, one season he should just come off the bench, just win MVP and 6-man. Like,
just fuck it up,
Dude, that'd be sick to win both. That'd be ridiculous, man. And most improved player.
Like LeBron.
Here's the thing.
You will have one shit year and then
There's the one. DB, there's the actual one that could happen this year. Julius Randle. He could get MIP and MVP. He won't.
He's not getting MVP.
He's in the discussion. He's in the discussion.
He is. He is and he isn't. Like, he's like a fake. Like, you know, like when you have like a bunch of candidates for a job and you're like, yeah, they're all good. But there's a couple that like really he's not actually
They're saying it. They're saying it now because he'll be an honorable mention.
Definitely one of the more improved players.
Yeah.
100%.
Easy. Yeah, we all I thought a lot of people thought it was going to be Jeremy Grant coming into the season, and he has stepped up well. But Randall's just on another level. Plus, his team's getting results, right? Yeah. So DB, who do you have? Who do you have as an MVP right now? Then,
dude, I honestly couldn't tell you. I think Embiid still. I know Chris is going to say he hasn't played some games or whatever, but I don't know. Like, Jokic maybe, but I think it's Embiid. I don't know what place they are right now. I haven't really been checking the standings.
Well, I have their stats in the drive there if you want to have a quick look. But Embiid essentially has 25 points, 11 and a half boards, 3 assists and 1.7 blocks. Jokic has 18 points, almost 10 rebounds, 6 assists. But like you said, Embiid has missed 18 games so far out of 62 so far that they've played, right? So
and Jokic has played every single game.
A third of the games he's missing.
Yeah.
So that's the difference, right? Mm-hmm. But his stats are better, and I think he's being more dominant.
Yeah.
Like Embiid is like, I don't know. I think Embiid. I'm gonna give it to Embiid.
Yo, JT, Embiid is averaging 30 points again.
Oh, it went up? Okay, I put these numbers in. He must have had a very good week because I put those numbers in last week.
His 2021 average on the fantasy app, 29.8, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1.4 blocks, 3 turnovers.
Wow. Yeah, so within this past week, it's gone up from 25 to 29. Jeez.
Dude, and Jokic is averaging 26 points a game.
Yeah.
Maybe I fucked up and got their career average by accident.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what I did. Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I was thinking, I thought 25 is low. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely low because he's in the MVP running, right? Like I thought he was doing really well. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good.
I would say Embiid's at like 55% for me to get MVP, and then Jokic is 45%. They're very close.
Is there anybody that could take it, do you think? Anybody else?
Anybody else?
Yeah, man. But like teams have to go on runs, like big boy runs.
If
like,
the Wizards
don't
can
lose for the rest
into
of
that 4 seed, Westbrook should be there. I think.
If they get to the 4 seed?
4 seed, if the Wizards can pull it off and get to the 3 seed. I don't know. They're what?
They're 7 games back from the 4th seed.
Yeah, which is not that. Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot to ask for, man.
Chris, the odds again. If we go back to probability, my man, like it'll probably like.
I'm just saying the way.
All those other teams have to lose.
Yeah, including yourself.
I'm just saying the way Russ is playing.
Dude, and also if look, dude, yeah, I definitely agree, man. He's killing it. He just JT, you know that game we were talking about for today? It was the Wizards Lakers.
Yeah. Another triple double.
Another triple double, 18, 18, and 14. It's crazy the stats that he puts up. It's actually fucked.
So
it doesn't make any sense. Another triple double average season. Like
let's say Chris's theory goes through and Wizards somehow come out with the 4th seed. Is he a realistic candidate, or does it hurt that his teammate Bradley Beal is leading the league in scoring? Right? Like imagine Jokic had Bradley Beal next to him, or imagine Embiid had Bradley Beal next to them. Right? Does it hurt his chances because there's a player right next to him that, like, if they do jump to that 4th seeds? Yeah,
but
true.
See that, JT, but then you can have the argument with
Ben Simmons is a monster, man.
Where Embiid has Simmons next to him, whereas now Jokic has nobody next to him.
Yeah, good point.
And Denver's the 4 seed.
Right now he doesn't, but he had Murray till now.
I know, but like for the rest of the season, and they were like a 6 seed when Murray came in, and then when Murray left, they're now a 4 seed. So if the Nuggets can keep, I think, that 4 seed or even push up higher, and Philly doesn't get that 1 seed with Jokic not missing any games, I think Jokic deserves it more than Embiid.
I just don't see how we can compare Jamal Murray and Bradley Beal at all, right? Like the guy's not just playing well; he's leading the league in scoring.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I'm just saying it probably.
No,
hurts.
I'm not saying. But what did Jamal Murray do in the playoffs for them?
He carried the team.
What numbers was he putting up? Like he literally carried the team. It's not like I'm not saying he's the same as Bradley Beal. Like I think Bradley Beal is a better player. He's in for sure, but it's not like he has a scrub on his team. You know what I mean? Like that's a good second kind of fiddle guy, man. Like he's good.
Yeah, good point. And MPJ is broken out this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody have a case for Steph? Or is no chance?
Steph, I think Steph and Dame.
They're going to struggle to get like a plan. Yeah.
I think you can't give
the
it.
Records are not going to be good enough.
Yeah, you can't give it to a 10 seed.
No. You can give it to Russell Westbrook if they win out and
Yeah. What if they make it to the 4 seed?
They're in the 10th seed too right now. So
yeah. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Yeah. So, Chris, if you had a vote as part of the media, you would vote Jokic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Faraz, Embiid. Yeah.
When do they have? Cool. When do they have to vote?
I think it's at the end of the regular season, but we don't find out till like the finals or something.
Yeah, that award show thing, right?
We should.
Yeah.
Okay. We should ask this question again at the end of the regular season, so we have the same kind of like idea as them, like what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, all the way through, and ask these questions at the end of the season to see what we get.
Yeah, I'm down.
But right now, I would be.
Yeah, we should do a full episode of all the awards because we did a preseason one where we guessed, right?
We should definitely pull those stats up.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, Embiid looks like he's learning how to get in other players' heads, and I love that.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it. Like he's like straight up, he's like taking out like blocks of space in like certain players' heads. It's like he's figuring out how to be that annoying fuck while dropping 35 and 15 on your ass. Like,
yeah.
He's good, man.
Literally.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yo, JT, what does Giannis have to do to get MVP this season?
Make 12 threes in a game.
Possible.
You think the 1 seed doesn't get him to the MVP?
No, impossible, dude. He got 2 in a row already, right? This would be
the same for a 3-peat.
They're not gonna go 3 in a row, man.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing that Westbrook's suffering from. Is like we're used to it, right? Like he's putting up these massive numbers. His team is good. We're just fucking used to it. It's like, okay, cool, hit a 3. Like literally, that's what everybody's thinking. Like you're obviously dominating, but like from 2 years ago till this year, like you haven't improved that. Yeah, right. So I don't know. I think they like to give it to a different guy. I think it would be really cool for a center to win and a foreign player as well. I mean, Giannis is foreign, but yeah. Let me throw this random question at you. Is Scottie Pippen an all-star in the year 2021? If you take his best season, if he was playing today, and whatever team does matter, but do you guys think that he was he's an all-star in this season?
His best season in his career?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
I think so.
Best season ever, yes, but average seasons, no.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris, what do you think?
I think he's all-star. What's it called? I don't know his numbers off the top of my head, obviously, but like, if Draymond Green can be an all-star, I think Scottie would be an all-star.
So who would you take out of this past year's all-star to put Scottie Pippen in?
Are we talking forwards?
Yeah, he's got to be a forward.
Forward. And in the East,
I'd take Jaylen Brown out.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Even though he probably averaged more points than Scottie Pippen did in like any of his seasons.
Yeah.
But the way the game is now, like Scottie's numbers are going to be minuscule compared to what any random NBA player is putting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, cool. And then here's a super fucking random question that I have. Which NBA player could you play in their movie? So if there was a movie about player X, who would you be able to like act as them?
I already know, man.
Okay, let's go.
R.I.P. man, tractor trailer. I already got the body, man. Just gotta go blackface. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I go with Jared Dudley. Gotta admit.
Or Abdul Nader.
I also have Abdul Nader.
Oh man,
boy!
Dude, I don't know too many fucking 5'10" Persian guys in the league.
Danny would be a great Steve Blake though.
Oh, buddy, yeah, he could do it. He could do it, man.
Oh man,
fucking boss.
Chris, how about you, bro?
I don't know. Like if I could play any player is like life.
Yeah, so you know, like
Marcus Smart.
He Got Game is like it's Ray Allen, but it's based around like Stephon Marbury's life. You know what I mean? Like, so not which actor would play you in a movie, but who would you play in their own like kind of like biography.
He's like Denzel Washington.
I think AI would be a fun play. Iverson would be a fun play.
Iverson.
Yeah.
For sure. That'd be real cool, man. You could have played Iverson in middle school.
Braids?
Yeah, with the braids.
Dude, I thought I was him in middle school, man. Come on. That was my idol.
You would have played Lil Bow Wow playing Iverson.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh, good shit. I think mine would be Kevin Love. That's pretty obvious, but also maybe
maybe or something.
if Vadas Zubac
they called him.
Yeah, fit that one in nicely. I was gonna go either Zubac or Valanciunas were like pretty easy, but like I don't have that Eastern European background to like really play off that. So I think Kevin Love makes the most sense.
What about Bargnani? Primavera pasta and sauce.
Oh man. Yeah, either that or MJ, whatever.
Yeah, one of the two, or LeBron.
Imagine a story about LeBron's life without the actor. This doesn't make sense.
I want to play Carmelo. I think that'd be fun.
Okay, so we're just picking people to be now? Is this what's happening?
Yeah.
Whose life do you want to live?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's sick. Yo, I got a question for you guys, actually. I have a question, and I'm going to answer first, okay? What F1 racing team would you be? I'm going to answer for everyone, okay? So, Chris is Williams, for sure. That one's 100%. Chris is Williams. Faraz is Red Bull, because you're a little bit psycho, and you want to go for the other runs there. Obviously, Justin, you're Ferrari, because of your background.
Yeah,
I'll give you Ferrari. That's pretty good. Although they're not that as good as you think.
Yeah,
so,
they're not that good. Yeah.
And then
sounds
obviously
cool, man.
I am just German engineering through and through. So Mercedes right here. Lewis Hamilton, baby.
Yo, this Williams team's trash. I'm just looking
at reaction.
Winning percentage 15%.
It's pretty good. It's way higher than I thought.
Over their entire
15%.
lifetime.
Chris, I actually think the team might dissolve soon. I think they were thinking about the ownership might change because they're that bad. the guy's losing too much money.
It's hemorrhaging.
But they're super British, so that's why I said you. They're super British.
Well, yeah, they're not a thing anymore. They got bought out.
Well, it was a fucking toilet.
Oh, it's a toilet in it.
Oh, it's good stuff, man.
Williams, man, I'm telling you, this team is
No, Chris, you could be something else, man. You want to be McLaren? You want McLaren?
No, I don't want to be McLaren.
McLaren's too cool for him, man.
Yeah, I want to do something nice, man.
No, man, the first season, McLaren's a bunch of chumps.
What about, you want to be
Renault? Dude, you haven't kept up, man. McLaren's got, what's his boy, Aussie fuck that you probably like?
Ricardo.
Not anymore,
that guy has a good life.
Gone again?
Probably
gone again. He's in McLaren now. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Sorry. Yeah. My bad. He's in McLaren now. Yeah.
Just keep up with this more than the NBA.
About the same. If the NBA put out a documentary that nice, I would start fucking watching more of it.
Yeah. 100%.
Dude, how good was that though?
I'm 4 episodes in.
You got to watch it. Just like, I know you're not a fan of racing or anything.
Yeah.
We weren't either. It's not like we were like fucking super into it. But man, it's well done.
I remember watching. Good. I think I watched the first season with you.
Yeah.
But then there was a guest on Rogan. I can't remember who it was. It might have been the fuck's his name?
Hamilton.
No. Anyways, he was just saying he was just talking about that documentary, and he's like, literally, like, if you're not a F1 fan, this is what makes you an F1 fan for sure. I can't remember who that was.
Not Bert Kreischer, but the other one.
Yeah, exactly. Segura, Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. There you go. Fuck, man.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay,
guys. So
that too.
I have a bit baller ass sport, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to be rich to get into it in the first place, basically.
Yeah.
Or like your parents have to like at least like screw their own lives over a little bit just so they could push you to make it happen. You got to put money into it. It's just,
you guys let your kid get into it?
No
chance.
I ain't got that kind of money. Come on, man.
No,
dude,
let's say the money.
I'm just kidding.
Let's say the money wasn't
just
the
in general,
issue.
the danger of it, man.
Let's say the money wasn't an issue. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not down to put my kid into a go-kart and be like, just go, bro. Like,
Before he has a driver's license.
After a couple of these recent crashes I've seen, it's changed my mind. Originally, I was like, yeah, I would, but now it's like, I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think
shit happens, man. Like it's like it's a job where you could at any time lose your life. That's just a fact. Every time you step in, you're like, it's probably not going to happen, but there's a chance that I could die today.
And that's a thrill that all those guys fucking love.
Oh man,
they're psychos.
Something's not right there to like do this sport. I think.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Some screw loose.
100%. Back to basketball.
So I got I have a player trivia. I'm going to give you guys some information about this player, and you're going to have to try to guess who it is. Okay.
Zaza Pachulia.
So first, I'll give you just like his physical stature. 6'8", 260 pounds. Any guesses?
LeBron.
No. Good guess, but no. Okay.
How tall is Blake Griffin? 6. I don't know.
What'd you say, Justin?
I was gonna say, so based on his size, he plays majority of his minutes at power forward. Okay. He was born in 1994, so he's playing his 8th season this year. Okay. Nothing yet. He got drafted out of Kentucky.
Fuck me.
8th season out of Kentucky. Big guy.
6'8".
Oh, Patrick Patterson. No, that's way too fucking far back. That guy's older.
Yeah, he's older.
Yeah,
he's probably older than us, right?
He's like a few years older than us, like 3-4 years older than us. Yeah.
Kentucky, you said?
Yeah, Kentucky. Okay, I'll give you one more. This year's season averages 24.5 points a game, 10.5 rebounds a game, 6 assists a game, and he's shooting 41.3% from 3.
Who the fuck is putting up 6'8", man?
6'8".
6'8". Wow, my bad.
Yeah,
I know, but what I'm saying is like
all-star numbers.
That's like unreal numbers, man.
24, 10, 6, 41% from 3.
It's not Julius, right?
It is Julius.
Julius.
Randall, yeah. So my other two clues were.
I thought he might be 6'9" or 6'10". That's why he. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was taller.
My other clues were going to be that he was injured in his first game ever.
That would have got it.
Yeah. And then he was drafted to the Lakers.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Why? I think it took us a little bit. I mean, those are pretty generic clues, other than the Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky thing, we could have narrowed it down a little more. We should have got something.
And I felt like Lefty would have given it away too much as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. We'll keep throwing those in the mix. Anybody want to comment on? We talked about it a little bit, but Denver and with Jamal Murray going down, they've obviously been rattling off wins. I think they're like 10-2 since he's been injured or something like that.
Yeah.
Anybody want to talk about that? How that goes moving forward into the playoffs?
Jamal's out all playoffs too, right?
He's done for the year, man.
Yeah. Done.
Torn ACL.
Done.
Yeah.
I think Denver maybe wins first round, but maybe. I don't think they're going to do much.
First round right now, they'll have the Lakers.
They will not win.
Then they're not going to win first round.
The Lakers are really going to screw somebody up, hey, in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped way too low.
I really hope it's Lakers Clippers first round. That is so sick.
That'd be dirty.
Fucked up, man.
All the chips to play for to not like be labeled as that LA team.
And honestly, man, the way the Clippers have been playing recently, it's almost a sleeper, man. That'd be dangerous for the Lakers. Yeah, Clippers have been playing very well.
Yeah, it would suck for both of them to run into each other in the first round. I would not be nice, man.
100%, yeah. So yeah, Dallas is 2.5 games back of the Lakers, which would put the 3-6 matchup for Lakers Clippers. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. LeBron should be back within the next couple of games. But I don't know. Like Denver, everybody assumes obviously they're going to take this huge drop off, but we've been saying this whole time, like Jokic is the focal point there. The ball is in his hands in terms of like distributing. Michael Porter Jr. is taking a step up. Obviously, they hedge themselves with Aaron Gordon. That's a huge pickup. And then like their backup guards are still decent, right? They have Will Barton. Monte Morris is like probably going to be their starting point guard now, I guess. They have that Facu Campazzo or whatever his name is.
But see,
I don't know.
Like,
it's tough, right? It's just the fact of the Lakers. That's
why decent won't beat the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, unfortunately.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can only afford, I think, one or two just decent. Like that's it. Maybe I'd say one. Like everyone else has to be like above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Like they have all that size now, which is nice. Like I said, Aaron Gordon, MPJ to go against all the bigs there in Lakers, but just the experience, obviously, that LeBron brings. They're the defending champs. They beat them last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, MPJ is still too young, so I don't know. It'll be a good series, but yeah, unfortunately,
having someone you could trust to have the ball in their hands and like create at the end of the game, and Jamal Murray gives them that confidence, right?
100%.
I think it's. You're right. They have other guards that are not like that big of a drop off in terms of like scoring production or whatever. Like Will Barton could give you buckets, but like Jamal Murray last year kind of proved that he's maybe even the guy on the team, even though like Jokic is a lot better than him. He might be like the guy on the team.
Right. Yeah. It's totally true. And then one last point, Phoenix Suns are only one game back of Utah for first place. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I would love to see Phoenix take the number one record.
I want to
for sure. Yeah, I'm down.
I want to see a Phoenix LA Lakers playoff. That would be nice. I want
Western Conference Finals would be nice.
I want to see them meet at some point. I want to see LeBron versus Chris Paul.
Oh man,
that would be nice.
Yeah. I want to.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Steph versus Chris Paul. That's what I want to see.
I want to see
them sneaking into the 8th, them get the first, and just fucking. Oh man,
yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
I want to see Lakers Warriors. That'd be quite sick.
But that'd be
any of those fucking games, man. Oh.
That's a sweep or a gentleman's sweep, in my opinion.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about this potential weird conference finals matchup? Okay, so this is not as weird. Lakers Clippers Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
And Brooklyn, New York Knicks, Eastern Conference Finals. We could have 4 teams in 2 cities for the conference finals.
That'd be pretty crazy.
It's possible, but
the New York one's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Knicks are taking it, baby. Knicks are taking it.
Dude, Chris is gonna fucking go off.
Yo, second round. Brooklyn's 1, New York's 4 right now. That second round, KD, Kyrie, Harden's going to be banged up after that first round playoff series against the Wizards. They're going to get banged up. And then the Knicks are going to come riding high off of an Atlanta sweep. Boom. Trap series. Trap series right there.
Dude, that'd be pretty crazy, man. Dude, you should probably bet on that if it happens.
I might. We'll see.
I might.
Or even better, the 3-6 matchup would be Boston Milwaukee.
Yeah, I've sort of lost what's it called.
Awesome. Wait, it's done. The season's over?
Season's not over. I'm setting myself up for heartbreak again, and I don't want it.
Why get your hopes high when they're gonna get shattered? I get it.
Like if they make a run, dope. If they can knock out one of the top 3, that'd be quite sick. Mm-hmm. Preferably Brooklyn, but we'll see what happens.
Yo, after they lose in the playoffs, do you think they finally trade Jaylen Brown or one of the two?
I think if they lose in the first round, or if they don't even make they lose in the play-in, I think Brad Stevens is gone.
Well, yeah, he has to go.
If they lose,
that team needs to get changed. Something has to change, though, right?
Jaylen Brown might be gone.
And Marcus Smart will probably be gone, right?
I hope not, but
they might keep Marcus Smart. They don't need to get rid of him. Like it's not like a mandatory thing.
Kemba, do you think Kemba still stays?
Depends what depends what they could get back for him.
Yeah,
that's what it really depends on.
Yeah,
Think they could get Terry Rozier for
him?
Get him back.
Straight swap, man.
Yes, swap back. Yeah, I don't know. Something's got to change there in Boston. I think it's the culture, bro. It's bad culture.
Dude, Kyle Lowry would be nice in Boston, man. He fits that system. Like,
Stop it.
Oh, man.
But I heard he's
put that out there.
But I heard, dude, I heard he's Jimmy Butler's his kid's godfather. Yeah. I've read that today. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
super random.
They're best. Apparently, they're really good friends.
Random.
Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry?
Yeah.
I mean, they're both competitors.
Apparently, that's why.
I used to really be a big fan of Jimmy, man.
I know. That's the thing. I'm like, I heard a little.
I used to love Jimmy, man. Now he just hand his kids off to any random person, man.
Yeah. But apparently Lowry's going to go to Miami next year, so.
He probably will.
Yeah.
I think I can see him there.
I can see that. Or Philly.
Yeah.
I heard a potential sign-in trade for Philly, but who knows what they have to get back.
He's from Philly, right?
Yeah.
Well, good shit. Anybody got anything else to add to this episode before we sign off?
That was good.
Russell Westbrook MVP.
Okay. So, dude, this is by far my favorite celebration now from Embiid. What'd you say, Chris?
Knicks sweeping the Nets.
Okay. All right. That's a hot take right there, man. That's Chris's hot take for the week. What about
I really want that 1-4 matchup. I'm ready for that matchup.
I mean, you're ready for it, but it might not even happen.
Yo, my hot take is I want to see how many times Embiid can say "suck it" and not get fined.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's the thing. If you're standing and you do it, it's a fine. But if you're laying on the ground, it doesn't count.
He was humping the air as he was doing it.
Yeah. That's pretty boss, actually, man. Good for him.
Yeah, straight up.
Good for him, man. Just a child.
A child.
Straight up, yeah. Just a massive child. All right, boys, good shit. Thanks for another episode here at Hoop Session. We'll be back next week talking about, more of the same old shit, but hopefully some other big storylines come out of this weekend's games. We talked a little bit in the group chat about that Avengers game. Are any of you guys going to watch it? You going to seek it out?
Which one is it? No. Seek it out. Can you imagine? I'm waiting for that Avengers game. I'm calculating the points on my sheet and shit. Like,
I'm going to dress up. I'm dressing up. I'm dressing up as Thor. Any excuse, man.
JT, is it just how the broadcast goes, or what? Like, I didn't understand it.
I don't 100% understand it as well, but from what I understand, it's more of a broadcast thing. I think there's going to be a lot of like graphics and like, what are they called? Not AIs or whatever, but like little things that look like avatars like look like they're on the court, or like animations maybe on like when Zion gets a big dunk, maybe like the rim falls off or something. I don't fucking know. Well, but I don't know. It's just super weird to me. So they're focusing on 3 players from each team, and then whoever accumulates the most Avenger points, like I don't get it. Like
they become the Avenger.
Yeah, they're just gonna be in the movie next year or something. Fuck.
No,
of course it's New Orleans too.
They're gonna inject them. They're gonna inject them with the Captain America juice.
Zion's got enough of that shit, man. Zion's got enough Captain America juice.
Yeah, straight up, man.
What I don't understand. What I don't understand is like it's the Avengers need help saving the universe, and it's Black Panther and Iron Man. But spoiler alert, both of those characters are not around anymore.
Gone.
Yeah. So I really don't understand what the fuck they're trying to accomplish with this. And like we were chatting a little bit in the group chat, like they're kids' movies, I guess, but it's not necessarily directed towards children.
No, it's not.
Right? It's like us and like I guess we would take our kids as our age group or something like that, right? It's quite graphic. There's a lot of swearing and stuff. Like I wouldn't consider them kids' movies. So I really don't know what they're trying to do.
The NFL had a broadcast earlier, like halfway through the season or towards the end of the season. It was Nickelodeon.
Yes.
And like whenever somebody scored a touchdown, the end zone would become slime, which was quite cool. But like, I don't think I've ever watched another game like that again. It was cool to see, but like, It is what it is. That's what I feel this will turn into.
To me, that makes more sense. As an 8-year-old kid, their dad is watching football, and they're like, "Oh, look at the slime!" Like, I'm gonna sit here and try to watch with you. But it's like,
exactly.
no 8-year-old kid is gonna sit there with his notebook, like fucking calculating Steph Curry's Avenger points.
Dude, they might. You know, honestly, we might just be like delusional. We might just like think.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
Honestly, they might. Man, like for me, though, it doesn't make sense either. When you were like telling me about it, I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. Why is Andrew Wiggins a superhero ever? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
You can tell they made this deal last year, like when Clay was supposed to be healthy and like
for sure.
And like forcing Zion down our faces.
Yo, watch Zion take a rest day that day.
No, man, no.
Like if anything, it should have been Lakers and Nets. Like,
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would have been made more sense. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to seek it out. I'm curious. I want to see what the hell is going on, but I don't anticipate enjoying it.
I'll just wait for you to tell us.
Okay. Tune in next week for Avengers game update.
This guy's like, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
You can't watch a game without it.
Fucking missed it.
Oh, good stuff.
Let's go Avengers.
Thanks for stopping by to sesh with us. If you like what we're doing, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your neighbor, tell your dog. Peace.